Do, do, do. Hello, welcome to the show. I am John G. This is the Giggle Box, and today on the show, we are going to be answering a question. So, I just opened these up. This is the latest series from Minecraft Minifigures, Series 21, the Village and Village series. And I opened that up last week. And then I read through the comments. So many comments. It's so awesome. The video currently has 38 comments, but that also includes my replies to comments. But there's one comment here that I wanted to touch on. Even though I have touched on this in the past, I thought, you know what? Let's just talk about it again. I know I made that video, like months ago, because it was for Series 16. I made a video about how I don't get any duplicates, how I get all the characters I want. And the question is, from Minecraft stop motion episodes, he asks, how do you get no duplicates? So, no duplicates. Good question. I guess you could buy an entire case, but I mean, what's the point? You only need, to get the full set, you only need 13 characters. So what's the point of getting the whole case? There isn't one. Unless you plan on doing a lot of eBay sales afterwards. I don't know. That's just a lot of hassle to me. If I'm lucky enough to find a complete case, like we did last week, then all I have to do is go in and check the bottom of the box to see the code that has been stamped into the bottom of the box. So the first 5 digits are going to be the batch number, which I learned the hard way many, many moons ago when we were unboxing the
Halloween series.
I learned and started to understand the whole batch number thing back when I unboxed Series 9, the spooky series. That's where I learned this batch number comes into play. And that's important. You want to make sure that when you are searching for the codes on the box, that the batch number matches on all 13 boxes. So you've got the batch number there. And then you've got those 2 letters. And I'm assuming the B stands for batch number, and it comes right after those 5 digits. And then the next letter is going to be the letter that you're going to want to watch out for. In this case, it happens to be a D. And then on this one, it's an L. Okay? And I mean, so on and so forth. This one's going to be, that one's an H. You see that? So they have letters A through M. That's 13 letters for 13 characters. So you go through and you pick out A through M, and then there were 2 cases there last week, right? There were 2 cases. This was the broken one, so I took the broken one because it's nice to have a clean display in the store. So I left that one there. I just needed this to be easily carry them out because I didn't take a shopping basket. And then you still got to have a little bit of luck, because there have been times I've seen Lightning Gammaroid open up some and there were errors. So it can happen, but yeah, it's not like, it doesn't happen a lot. It hasn't what?
You open them and you get the entire Series 9.
Yeah, I have seen that. I've seen people say that as well, that they'll open up, for example, Series 21 and get a Series 9 figure in there, for example. Like weird stuff like that. So if you're lucky and everything has been packaged correctly and all that, then you will have A through M, 13 boxes, and you'll get all 13 characters. And then, once you have those, okay, the only thing that really truly matters is the sequence of the characters. because the sequence of the characters never changes. I have this written on here like I've done a couple times now. So you have the sequence of the characters now in the order that I've opened them. Okay, Multi-Shot Alex was the first one we got. Then we got Camping Steve, the Chase figure, the Ravager, the cat, the fox, or the wolf, the fox. Okay, and so on. And then this one was A, and B, and C. Okay, but then if the batch number is different, which you'll know, sometimes you'll watch a video from another YouTuber who collects Minecraft minifigures, and maybe he'll open up the Multi-Shot Alex, and it won't be an A. Maybe he opens it up and it's an H, which is fine. But you'll notice that all of these characters will still be in the same order. But then this will go on as H, I, J, K, L, M, and then down here will be A, because it will just start over. Make sense? So as long as you find a full case in the store and the batch numbers are all the same and you get A through M, you have a pretty good chance of getting all 13 characters. So yeah, that is how I get them all without any duplicates. But sometimes I'll get duplicates on purpose. For example, this wolf here. Because I am... I want them to be perfect. And the deco on most of these, the way they've been painted, the way they've been molded, is pretty much perfect on all of them, except for this wolf. The wolf bugs me because he's got that like plastic chip. You see that in the front between his eyes? I think there was like leftover plastic there, and it didn't come off right. Can you see that?
Yeah, I saw
I know it's tiny. But like that little thing, that little imperfection, bugs the crap out of me. I just can't stand it when like toys are like painted wrong, or like they just look awful, like there was no care put into them. Because it's like, you know, you're going to spend your money on these. You want them to look nice. And in the case of mystery stuff, you can't check it. Like usually, if I get a figure, I sit there and I check it to make sure the eyes are painted on correctly. You're not going to have an eye on the forehead or the goatee. Like,
oh, where's that Shazam figure you have? Where his eyes, like on his eyebrow or something?
Yeah, we'll get to him someday. Remember back when they released the Avengers figures and they had Falcon. Falcon's his name. Because Falcon, he has a goatee. But like, I saw some where the goatee was like printed over here. That bugs me to no end. So on these kinds of figures, you can check the painting and make sure that they're painted properly. But on these, you can't. So in the event that I find something like this wolf that bugs me, where he's got that leftover plastic residue between his eyeballs, irritating to me. In my opinion, I want it to look nice, and that just bugs the crap out of me. So in the event that that happens, I will go back using the codes that I have now, and I went back to the exact same box because I knew there was some left over, and the wolf was F. Here's my trusty knife.
What if this one's printed even worse than the other one?
That's not funny. Let's hope not. No, see, this one's much better. See?
His mouth looks kind of crooked.
Stop. Yeah, it does look crooked. But at least there's not that plastic on there. He could just be pulling a face. Yes, compare them side by side. Here we go, side by side comparison. Sometimes those factory errors are okay. It's kind of like someone pointed out that my Golden Steve with TNT, his head is sideways. He's supposed to be looking straight at you, but he's sideways.
That's kind of cool, though.
I kind of like that error because now he's holding the box, and instead of just holding it forward, he's kind of like that side where he's like,
I'm going to blow this up.
I'm going to go blow up some stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, so sometimes flaws can be cool, but when they're like this, that just bugs me. Like if there's a scratch or something, or like the paint is off. Kind of like on this one. I think we even mentioned in the last video we weren't sure about this paint on here. But to me, I don't care about that because he's supposed to be cracked and damaged looking. So to me, that just adds more damage. I don't care about that. And that is how I get no duplicates. A through M, 13 characters, all from the same case. So how long is this video now?
12 minutes.
So I hope that answered your question. If so, comment down below. Let me know. Let me know if this helps. Yeah. And that is going to be it for today. If you liked it, like it. And I will see you guys in the next video where I answer more important questions.
See you guys in part 2.